Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Matt and Sarah podcast. I'm Matt, and I'm so happy you're here with us today.
And I'm Sarah. Hi, everyone. It's so great to be here. How are you doing today, Matt?
I'm doing really well, thank you. But I have to say, the weather today is a little strange. It's kind of cloudy and cool outside. I didn't know what to wear this morning.
I know exactly what you mean. I looked outside and I thought, is it going to rain today? Do I need an umbrella? It was a little confusing.
Yes, exactly. And that's actually our topic for today's episode. We are going to talk about how to talk about the weather in English.
Yes, this is such an important topic, especially for beginners. Talking about the weather is one of the most common things people do in English. You talk about the weather with strangers, with friends, with coworkers, with everyone.
That's so true. In many English-speaking countries, like the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia, people love to talk about the weather. It's a very normal way to start a conversation.
It's like a classic small talk topic, and small talk means casual, friendly conversation. You're not talking about something very serious. You're just being friendly and connecting with the other person.
Exactly. So today, we are going to teach you how to describe the weather, how to ask about the weather, and how to respond when someone talks to you about the weather. Does that sound good?
It sounds amazing. Okay, so let's start with the basics. Matt, what are some of the most basic weather words in English?
Great question. So some basic weather words are sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, hot, cold, and warm. These are words that beginners need to know first.
Yes, let's go through them one by one. Let's start with sunny. Sunny means the sun is shining. The sky is clear and bright. For example, you can say, "It is a sunny day today," or simply, "It is sunny outside."
Right. And sunny is usually a positive word. When it's sunny, people feel happy. In English, we often say things like, "What a beautiful sunny day." That means we love the sunny weather.
Okay, next word, cloudy. Cloudy means there are clouds in the sky. When it is cloudy, the sun is hidden. You can say, "It is very cloudy today," or "The sky is cloudy this morning."
And cloudy weather can feel a little sad sometimes, right? Some people don't like cloudy days because they feel dark and heavy. But some people love cloudy days because they are cool and calm.
That's true. I actually love cloudy days. They feel cozy to me. Okay, the next word is rainy. Rainy means it is raining. There is water falling from the sky. You can say, "It is rainy today," or "It is raining right now."
Notice the difference there. Rainy is an adjective. It describes the weather in general. It is raining uses the present continuous tense. It means the rain is happening right now at this moment.
That's a great grammar point, Matt. So, for example, you can say, "London is a rainy city." That means London gets a lot of rain in general. But you can also say, "It is raining in London right now." That means rain is falling at this exact moment.
Perfect explanation. Okay, the next word is windy. Windy means there is a lot of wind. The air is moving fast. You can say, "It is very windy today," or "Be careful, it is so windy outside."
I love this word because it sounds like the wind. Windy. The wind is blowing, and when it is very, very windy, sometimes it feels difficult to walk outside. The wind pushes you back.
Yes, that's true. Strong wind can be very powerful. And there are different levels of wind. You can say a light breeze, that means gentle, soft wind, or you can say strong winds, that means powerful, fast wind.
A light breeze sounds so nice, doesn't it? Okay, let's talk about temperature words now. Hot, cold, and warm. These are super important. Matt, can you explain each one?
Of course. Hot means the temperature is very high. It's very warm, maybe too warm. For example, "It is so hot today. I need water." This means the temperature is very high and you feel uncomfortable.
And cold is the opposite of hot. Cold means the temperature is very low. You need a jacket, a coat, or a sweater. For example, it is freezing cold outside, or brr, it is so cold today.
Brr is a sound we make when we are cold. It's like your body shivering. Brr. I like that one. And warm is the nice middle, not too hot, not too cold. Warm means comfortable and pleasant. For example, what a warm and beautiful day.
Warm is my favorite. I love warm weather. It feels so comfortable. Okay, so now we have our basic weather vocabulary. Let's talk about how to use these words in real sentences, in real conversations.
Yes, let's practice some common phrases. The most common way to ask about the weather is, "How is the weather today?" Or, "What is the weather like today?" Both of these questions mean the same thing.
And you can also ask, is it hot outside? Or is it raining? Or do I need an umbrella? These are all very natural, everyday questions that people ask.
And when someone asks you about the weather, you can answer like this. It is sunny and warm. Or, it is cloudy and a little cold. Or, it is raining outside, so take your umbrella.
I love that last one. Take your umbrella. That's such a practical sentence. It's not just describing the weather, you're also giving advice. And in English, advice and weather talk often go together.
That's a great point. When we talk about the weather, we often give advice at the same time. Like, it is very hot today, so drink a lot of water. Or, it is cold outside, so wear a jacket. Do you see the pattern?
Yes, the pattern is weather description, so advice. It is weather outside, so do something. That is so useful. Let's practice a few more.
Sure. How about this one? It is very windy today, so hold on to your hat. That means the wind might blow your hat away. That is funny, but also true.
Oh, I love that. Okay, here's another one. It is freezing cold today, so wear your warmest coat. Or, it is beautiful and sunny today, so let's go for a walk.
Yes, that one is wonderful. Let's go for a walk. When the weather is nice, we often suggest going outside. In English, nice weather is a great reason to do outdoor activities.
That's so true. Okay, so now I want to talk about something really important. In English, there are many different ways to describe weather intensity. This means how strong or extreme the weather is.
Great point. For example, with temperature, you can go from very mild to very extreme. Let's look at some words. For hot weather, you have warm, hot, very hot, boiling hot, scorching. These words go from gentle to extreme.
Scorching is a great word. Scorching means extremely, unbearably hot. Like the ground is so hot you could cook an egg on it. For example, it is absolutely scorching outside today. I can't go out.
Cooking an egg on the ground, that is an English expression people really use. And for cold weather, you have cool, cold, very cold, freezing, freezing cold, and icy. These go from gentle to extreme too.
And freezing is so expressive. When someone says, I'm freezing, it doesn't always mean they are literally turning into ice. It just means they are very, very cold. It's an exaggeration for effect.
And English speakers love exaggeration. It makes the language more colorful and fun. So when someone says, it is absolutely boiling today, they probably mean it is very hot, not that the air is actually boiling.
Exactly. Okay, let's move on and talk about some weather expressions and idioms. Matt, what are some common weather idioms in English?
Oh, this is fun. English has so many weather idioms. One very common one is, every cloud has a silver lining. This is a very famous expression. Do you know what it means, Sarah?
I do. It means that even in bad situations, there is always something positive. So a cloud represents something bad or difficult, and a silver lining represents the good thing inside the bad situation.
Perfect. So you might say, I lost my job, but every cloud has a silver lining. Now I have time to start my own business. It's a way of thinking positively.
I love that expression. Here's another one. To feel under the weather. This means to feel sick or not very well. For example, I can't come to work today. I'm feeling a little under the weather.
Yes, under the weather is so commonly used. It's a polite and soft way to say you're sick. You don't have to say, I am sick. You can just say, I'm a little under the weather.
And here's one more, to take a rain check. This means to decline an invitation right now, but to say yes for a future time. For example, I can't have coffee with you today, but can I take a rain check?
Ah, rain check is so useful in daily life. It originally comes from baseball. If it rained and the game was canceled, fans got a rain check ticket to come back on another day. But now we use it in everyday conversation.
That's such interesting history. I love learning where expressions come from. Okay, so we've talked about weather vocabulary, weather sentences, and weather idioms. Now let's practice a full conversation about the weather. Let's do a little role play.
Oh, I love role play practice. Okay, let's imagine we are two coworkers arriving at the office on a Monday morning. I will start. Good morning, Sarah. Can you believe this weather today? It is absolutely freezing outside.
Good morning, Matt. I know, right? I was so cold on my way here. I should have worn a warmer jacket. Is it supposed to snow today?
Yes, I heard on the news that it might snow later this afternoon. They said we should expect about 5 centimeters of snow by the evening. Can you believe it? It was so warm last week.
I know! The weather has been so unpredictable lately. One day it is warm and sunny, and the next day it is freezing cold. I do not know how to dress anymore.
That is so relatable. Okay, so let's stop the role play there and notice some things. First, we used vocabulary like freezing, warm, sunny, and cold. These are all the words we talked about earlier.
Second, we asked questions like, is it supposed to snow today? This is a very natural question. Is it supposed to means, is it expected to happen? Did the weather forecast say it will happen?
Yes, the weather is supposed to be is a super common phrase. For example, it is supposed to be sunny tomorrow, or it is supposed to rain all week. You will hear this all the time in English.
And we also talked about how the weather has been unpredictable. That is a beautiful vocabulary word. Unpredictable means you cannot predict it. You don't know what will happen next. The weather is very unpredictable.
Especially in places like England. English people talk about the weather all the time because English weather is famously unpredictable. In one day, you can have sun, rain, clouds, and wind. 4 seasons in one day.
That expression, 4 seasons in one day, is actually a famous saying about English and Irish weather. Some people say Melbourne in Australia is like that too. The weather can change very quickly.
That is amazing! Okay, so let's keep going with our lesson. I want to talk about how to ask for a weather forecast. A forecast is a prediction. It tells you what the weather will probably be in the future.
Yes, in English, you can ask about the weather forecast like this. What is the weather forecast for tomorrow? Or, what will the weather be like this weekend? Or, is it going to rain tomorrow?
And you can answer like this. The forecast says it will be sunny and warm tomorrow. Or, they're predicting heavy rain for the weekend. Or, according to the weather app, it will be cold and cloudy all week.
According to the weather app, that is such a modern phrase. Everyone uses weather apps now on their phones. It's so convenient. You can always check the forecast before you go outside.
True, and some useful weather forecast vocabulary include partly cloudy, mostly sunny, chance of rain, thunderstorms, heavy rain, light rain, showers, and clear skies. Let's go through a few of these.
Partly cloudy means there are some clouds but also some sun. It's a mix. Mostly sunny means the sky is mostly clear and sunny with maybe a few clouds. These are very common in weather reports.
A chance of rain means it might rain, but it's not certain. Maybe 30% chance, maybe 50% chance. It could rain, but it might not. So you should probably bring an umbrella just in case.
Just in case is another useful phrase. It means because something might happen, even if you are not sure. Bring an umbrella just in case, meaning bring it because it might rain, even if you are not sure.
Wonderful. And thunderstorms, that's a dramatic word, right? A thunderstorm is when there's heavy rain, lightning, and thunder. Lightning is the bright flash of light. Thunder is the loud noise. Boom.
Boom! I love how you said that. Yes, thunderstorms can be scary, but also very beautiful. In English, we say, there was a big thunderstorm last night, or a thunderstorm is coming this afternoon.
And clear skies means the sky is completely clear. No clouds, just blue sky. Clear skies usually means beautiful, perfect weather. For example, we are expecting clear skies and sunshine for the whole weekend. Perfect!
Perfect. Okay, I also want to talk about the seasons and how we describe weather in different seasons. This is really useful vocabulary. Matt, do you want to walk us through the seasons?
Absolutely. So there are 4 seasons in a year: spring, summer, autumn or fall, and winter. In many English-speaking countries, each season has very different weather.
Let's start with spring. Spring is usually the season after winter. In spring, the weather starts to get warmer. There are flowers blooming, there are often some showers, rain showers, but also sunny days. It's a beautiful season.
Yes, and there's even an expression: April showers bring May flowers. This means the rain in April helps flowers grow in May. It's a very classic English saying about spring weather.
I love that expression. It's also a way of saying that difficult times lead to something beautiful. Another positive way of thinking, just like every cloud has a silver lining.
So true. Okay, summer is next. In summer, the weather is usually hot and sunny. People go to the beach, have barbecues, go swimming. It's a very active outdoor season. In summer, you might say, it's a gorgeous summer day. Gorgeous means very beautiful.
Gorgeous. What a lovely word. And you can also say the summer heat is intense. Intense means very strong and powerful. Or it is a scorching hot summer afternoon. We learned scorching earlier, remember?
Yes, good review. Autumn, or fall, is the season after summer. In autumn, the weather becomes cooler and the leaves on the trees change color. Red, orange, yellow. It's a very beautiful but slightly melancholy season.
Melancholy is a beautiful word. It means a gentle sadness. Autumn feels a little melancholy because summer is ending and winter is coming. The days get shorter. It gets dark earlier. You can say, it is a crisp autumn morning. Crisp means cool, clear, and fresh.
A crisp autumn morning. I love that expression. It makes me picture orange leaves on the ground, a blue sky, and cool, fresh air. So beautiful. And then, winter is the coldest season. In many places, it snows in winter.
Yes, winter weather vocabulary includes snow, ice, sleet, frost, blizzard. Let's learn these quickly. Snow, we all know, white, fluffy water crystals falling from the sky. Ice is when water freezes and becomes solid and very slippery.
Sleet is a mix of rain and snow. It is not nice. It is wet and cold and uncomfortable. And frost is when it is so cold that thin ice forms on windows, cars, and the ground. In the morning in winter, you might see frost on the grass.
And a blizzard is a very severe snowstorm with heavy snow and strong winds. A blizzard can be very dangerous. In a blizzard, sometimes you cannot see because there is so much snow in the air. It is very dramatic.
Very dramatic. And in winter, you can say things like, it is snowing outside, or the roads are icy, so drive carefully, or there's a blizzard warning for tonight, stay home.
Stay home. That is very practical advice. Okay, I think we should also talk about how weather affects people's feelings and moods. In English, there are many ways to talk about this.
Yes, this is really interesting. Weather and emotions are very connected in English. For example, when the weather is beautiful and sunny, people say things like, what a mood-boosting day, or this sunshine makes me feel so happy and energized.
And when the weather is dark, cloudy, or rainy for a long time, people talk about feeling low or gloomy. Gloomy is such a great word. It can describe the weather, gloomy weather, but also a person's mood. I feel gloomy today.
There's even a real medical condition called seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, which is a fitting abbreviation. It's when people feel depressed during the winter months because there's less sunlight. It shows how strongly weather affects us.
That is so interesting. And on the positive side, there's a wonderful Danish concept called hygge, which is about being cozy and warm inside while it's cold and dark outside. English speakers have adopted this word.
Hygge is lovely, and it connects to many English expressions, like, it's a perfect night to stay in, light some candles, and drink hot cocoa. That's a very hygge kind of sentence. The cold weather outside makes the warmth inside feel even better.
I love that. Okay, I think we should do one more practice conversation before we wrap up today. This time, let's do a conversation about planning for the weekend based on the weather. Ready, Matt?
Ready? I'll start. Hey, Sarah. I was thinking about going to the beach this weekend. What's the weather supposed to be like?
Oh, I just checked the weather app. It says Saturday will be mostly sunny with a high of around 28 degrees. But Sunday looks like there's a 60% chance of afternoon showers.
Oh, perfect. So Saturday sounds great for the beach. Hot and sunny, that's exactly what I want. What about you? Do you want to come? We could make a day of it.
That sounds amazing. I would love to come, but I should bring some sunscreen because it sounds like it will be very hot. And maybe I'll bring a light jacket just in case it gets cooler in the evening.
Good thinking. And what about Sunday? If it's going to rain, maybe we can plan something indoors instead? We could go to a museum or a cafe?
Yes, a cozy cafe sounds perfect for a rainy Sunday. I love sitting by the window with a hot coffee and watching the rain outside. It is so relaxing. Okay, let's stop there. Did everyone notice how natural that felt?
It really did feel natural, and we used so many of the phrases we learned today. What's the weather supposed to be like? Mostly sunny? A chance of showers? Just in case? A cozy cafe for a rainy Sunday? All real useful language.
And I love how the conversation wasn't just about weather, it was about making plans. That's the beauty of weather talk. It connects to life, to activities, to feelings, to people. It's a real communication tool.
Beautifully said, Sarah. Okay, everyone, let's do a quick summary of everything we learned today. Ready?
Ready. Number 1, we learned basic weather vocabulary. Sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, hot, cold, and warm.
Number 2, we learned intensity words, from cool to freezing, from warm to scorching.
Number 3, we learned how to make weather sentences. It's sunny today, it's raining right now, it's supposed to snow tomorrow.
Number 4, we learned the weather advice pattern. It's cold outside, so wear a jacket.
Number 5, we learned weather idioms. Every cloud has a silver lining, feeling under the weather, and taking a rain check.
Number 6, we learned season vocabulary. Spring showers, summer heat, crisp autumn mornings, and winter blizzards.
And number 7, we practiced full weather conversations, asking, answering, making plans, and connecting with other people.
What a wonderful episode. I feel like we really covered a lot today, and I hope everyone listening feels more confident now about talking about the weather in English.
Yes, and remember, talking about the weather is one of the most natural things you can do in English. So the next time you're with an English speaker, just look outside and say, "What a beautiful day," right? And see what happens.
Ha, I love that challenge. Try it. Just say, "What a beautiful day," or "Can you believe this rain?" and start a conversation. You might be surprised how easy it is.
And if you want to practice more, you can describe today's weather in the comments below. Tell us, what is the weather like where you are right now? Hot? Rainy? Sunny? We want to know.
Yes, that is such a fun homework assignment. Leave a comment and tell us your weather today. Use the vocabulary from this episode. We love reading your comments and seeing your progress.
And if you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the Matt and Sarah podcast. We make new episodes every week to help you improve your English step by step.
Thank you so much for listening today. We really appreciate every single one of you. Your support means the world to us, and it motivates us to keep making content for you.
It really does. We love this community. Every time we read your comments and messages, it makes us so happy. Thank you for being part of the Matt and Sarah podcast family.
Until next time, keep practicing your English every single day. Even a little bit of practice goes a long way. You are doing amazing.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care, stay warm or cool, depending on your weather, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day, whatever the weather.